I'm gon' ride, we gon' ride, who gon' slide, we gon' slide, they my guys, they my slimes.
Clip up the ride out.
I'm gon' ride, we gon' ride, who gon' slide, we gon' slide, they my guys, they my slimes.
All out when we ride out.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros, it's not boxing related. So if you don't want to hear it, you might want to stop now. We're talking about Sha'Carri Richardson, the 21-year-old American sprinter who could not make the Olympics because she tested positive for marijuana after she won the Olympic trials for the United States of America. Well, she was favored to medal by some, and some people felt like she may even be able to challenge for the gold medal. Of course, as you know, Jamaica swept 1, 2, and 3 at the Olympics in the women's 100-meter sprint, but Sha'Carri Richardson was going to get her chance. The Jamaican sprinters were here for the Pre-Fontaine Classic. Rest in peace, Steve Prefontaine. And so they were here for the Pre-Fontaine Classic, and Sha'Carri Richardson was going to be able to run against Elaine, Thompson-Herah, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. In fact, she was sandwiched in between them both. She had side by side Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Now, I'm going to show you the video. If you don't know Sha'Carri Richardson, she's going to be easy to spot because she has this long blonde hair. And prior to the race, she was talking Jeezy, you know, like greasy, but using G's name. She was talking Jeezy before the Olympics. Before the Pre-Fontaine Classic. And let's take a look at how it unfolded. I'm sharing my screen. All right, fellas, can y'all see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so can you see the cursor?
Yeah.
All right, so I have the cursor on Sha'Carri Richardson with the blonde hair. This is Sha'Carri Richardson. And over here we have Elaine Thompson-Herah. And over here we have Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Now, she was number 1. I think Shelly-Ann was 2 at the Olympics. So, and here's Sha'Carri Richardson, the woman people believe could have possibly medaled. And let's take a look at how the race unfolded.
The disrespect, man. The disrespect, son. This is crazy. This is crazy, son.
All right, y'all can't hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't turn off my thing. Well, I think it's better that y'all not able to hear it anyway, because, you know, hopefully we won't get flagged. All right, so here's the interview afterwards. You can already see, like, this is a Team USA person looking at Sha'Carri laughing. You see that? I don't know, it's like even her own country people. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. So, all right, I'm going to play this. But the reason why I'm playing this is when the other sprinters walk by Sha'Carri, look at how they look at her and laugh.
You can't hear anything.
I know. I just want them to look at.
Shit. More bottle.
Yeah. Now, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is about to appear, and watch Shelly-Ann just look at her and laugh. Now, here comes Shelly-Ann. You saw straight shade. You saw Shelly-Ann. Oh, I gotta bring it back. Like, you could just see, like, the smirk on her face. She just like,
Humble yourself.
Yeah.
Humble yourself.
I missed it already. Anyway, it don't matter. So we're gonna get to it. Conspiracy G, you're on the hot seat because you were talking real greasy to me in our group chat when I told you that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce was going to beat Sha'Carri. And I told you the Jamaican sprinters were going to beat Sha'Carri, and you were like, no, Sha'Carri this, Sha'Carri that. And I told you this was going to happen. Now, she came in last place, Conspiracy G. Rumor has it she was running in Tim's. All right, anyways, G, what you got to say?
Yo, man, I'm going to say this. You know I always root for the home team. I was dumb gassed when Sha'Carri was doing her qualifiers, right? So I was like, yo, it's a wrap. Shelly-Ann, we violating all of Jamaica. You know what I mean? Like, I thought, I was talking real Jeezy. You know what I mean? Because I honestly thought we were going to take the 100. Man, listen. Yeah, I was behind this since the 1,000, bro. Yo, I didn't even know about this till Kata was like, yo, you seen what happened? I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? For yourself. And I'm looking, and I'm like, it's not just she lost to like the top two Jamaican sprinters, right? There was two other Jamaican sprinters on there, and she lost to them too. So the slowest Jamaican beat our fastest American. I said, yo, son, what is really going on? You know what I mean? So I was like, you know me, I started thinking real reckless. I'm like, what they putting in their oxtail? You know what I'm saying?
The views and opinions of G do not reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole and all the other faces you see on the screen.
I'm from Mattapan. I grew up around a lot of Jamaicans, so, pardon me. But I
eat the oxtail, the rice and peas, the stewed chicken, the curry goat, exactly all that. We get all that, G. But you the one accusing them of putting something in the oxtail.
Man, I'm just saying. The extra curry sauce. I'm just saying, bro. But I was like, yo, I was like, what is really? She was last place, bro. Last place. Now, mind you, she still, it was like, what, 11 seconds? She's still fast. Like
11 seconds?
It was like 11,
that's what she ran?
I think it was like 11 some seconds. That's
oh my God, that's bad.
No, it's bad in comparison to Jamaica, but it's still fast. But
no, it's bad in comparison to USA too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, walk with me.
Yeah. She came in last. Remember, the other woman from the US was walking by her dancing and then looked at her and laughed and then went inside.
She came in last place. All the mother sisters dusted her. You know what I'm saying? She was almost neck and neck with the slowest Jamaican. In that Jamaican. It's crazy, son. Man, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know.
Yo, G, dog. G, are you willing? Hold on, G. There's a method to this, G.
Yeah.
Are you willing to admit that you have been jinxing our American athletes? Like you've been doing the American heavyweights. Are you willing to admit this, G?
Hold on, time out. You can't put that jacket on me. Ain't no way.
G.
No way. You're going to be dead last, son. Dead last.
I'm saying, G, every time you back an American athlete, the American athlete loses, G.
Nah, yo, listen, man.
Every single time.
Yo, listen, this is different. This is different. I promise you. Listen, this is what we need to do. We need to conduct a full investigation on the Jamaican athletes. I just need to know. I do not understand, right?
I do not support this train of thought.
Just walk with me. Yo, listen. We have the best equipment, the best nutritionists, all of the sneaker companies.
Who's we?
The United States of America. You know what I'm
saying? Why does that matter? You know, in Jamaica, sprinting is the number one sport. Hold on, let me finish. Sprint is the number one sport. That's what you do in Jamaica. And it's so big. They have like this competition where they bring like all the sprinters from like all the best sprinters from all the high school. They come meet at this one track and like they all race. And it's like they finding out like, oh, you can find Usain Bolt doing this at like the age of 15. So where like Usain Bolt comes on the scene and we're like, oh man, he's crazy. They knew about him in Jamaica since he was like 15 years old. So this is what they do in Jamaica, bro.
With no shoes.
You know the views and opinions of True do not reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole and all
I'm saying, I don't see they go.
But I would say this.
This is what they do.
Yo, Troy, I went to Trinidad one time. I know Trinidad isn't Jamaica. They're both in the Caribbean though. Literally, I went to an event and it was literally they were racing goats, bro. I swear to goodness, I'm not even joking. It was literally goats racing, and that was like a huge event. Everybody was there, was lit. You know what I mean? So I get it. They like to run. They love racing. You know what I'm saying? But golly, man.
Nah, what I'm talking about is the video I see for D was out. Kid was out. No shoes. He was going.
I'm gonna say this, man. Yo, listen. Yo, man, listen. Richardson, I got your back. Yo, listen. We gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? They follow you now. Use this motivation. I'm telling you. Yo, listen. Sometimes you need hate in your life. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Let haters hate. It fuels your fire. Allow the hate to motivate. You know what I'm saying? It's all, man, listen. Next time you see them sisters, we dusting them. USA all the way.
Yo, when G's on your side as an American athlete, you always have to get back for some reason.
I'll say this though.
Get back game.
I don't know what is doing out
Yo,
here.
get back, G. G's always talking
DBG.
about
You gotta get DBG shirts.
Salute to Jamaica, yo. I'm proud of y'all. I don't know what y'all doing over there, what y'all putting in that curry sauce, but salute to y'all.
Yo, chill out, Bill.
Look, she tested positive for marijuana. This time it looked like she was really high this time. She looked like she was really running high this time. That's when you running, when you high. That's what it looked like. Even how she responded afterwards, like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? We done seen you do better before, but it's just how you have to act and carry yourself afterwards, which counts. These ladies got other things to deal with, and they're kicking your butt like this. Not only are they mothers,
No facts. They mommies, son. You losing the mommies, and you mad young. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're young. They got they taking care of houses and kids. You know what I'm saying?
probably like a sophomore in college.
This is crazy.
Like,
Look,
I think so. Yeah.
Shelly-Ann literally got a grown ass son, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen the
You don't got a grown son. She got like a toddler.
He's like 7, bro. I seen the commercial. He look like he's 7 years old. I'm like,
Yo, TV forcing. She got a grown son, dog.
send him off to college already.
Of course.
He's in his job. He's 7.
He's not. No, I don't think he's 7. He's like, well, he might.
He's like 4 years old or something.
Yeah.
It don't matter. He's too grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These women, they're not just dedicating their life to the sport, like bro was saying. They're other stuff to their mothers too, and this goes hand in hand with being a mom, I guess, because they handed out a spanking that day too. You know what I'm saying? They gave her a spanking.
They said this child needs a spanking, and that's what they gave her.
They gave her a good spanking. You know what I'm saying? And hey, G, this is probably what she needed. And maybe this will help her get focused and realize that it's more than just, appearance and acting a certain way. You really got to put in the work.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look. G, I feel, I like messing with G. Pause, not that way. You know what I mean? Like clowning G. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, part of the reason why I was telling G I don't think Sha'Carri would win is because her dedication and devotion to the sport. Like, you look at these Jamaican sprinters and you know that they're giving it 110%. Like, Shelly-Ann's trying to become like the most accomplished sprinter of all time. She's already accomplished so much and she's still hungry. And this is how can the woman who's already won gold or medal at the last 3 Olympics be hungrier than the person who hasn't accomplished anything yet? How is that possible? In Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, you have Elaine Thompson-Herah, who's out there putting in work. They said Elaine Thompson-Herah came in 3rd at a race, and ever since then, she's been whooping everybody. because she came in third and said, I'm not going to come in third again. So you can use Elaine Thompson-Herah as like a blueprint and say, you know what, I learned my lesson. But you got to understand, Sha'Carri, that the world's bigger than college. You may be the best sprinter in college, but the world is bigger than college. And these women are out here putting in work. Like Tro said, they're out here working on their craft. They're raising a family. This ain't a game to them. This isn't something they do so that they can win a medal for their school, or that they can be the best in their school, or be the best at the collegiate level, or even the best in Jamaica. They do this to be the best in the world. That's it. That's that they eat, sleep, and breathe this. And so from the moment that Sha'Carri didn't go to the Olympics because of her issue, which I understand, mental health is real, losing a loved one is real, going through tough times is real. But when you're committed to track and field, you don't do anything that's on the banned substance list that can get you in trouble. And if you do and you get caught, then the consequences are the consequences. So although I feel bad for Sha'Carri, it's you knowingly did something. Like you can't say like, you know, these you make the arguments like, I didn't know what the personal trainer was giving me. I didn't know what they was giving me. You know you smoked that joint though. You know you smoked that joint. So it's like you knew you were doing something that's on the ban list and you did it anyway. So to me, it's just kind of like, what's your commitment level? But then you get out there and you run. Not even before that. Before you're going to run that race, you do like a TikTok where you're like telling everyone like that you're coming and whatever. And I'm telling you, I can't show y'all, but watch the video in its entirety when they're making the announcement. Look at Shelly-Ann, look at her demeanor, look at her smile, look at Elaine Thompson-Herah and the look on her face before they start that race. Like Elaine knew like she was going to take her out.
They were like, yo, we eating soul food right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then when she was talking to the dude, Shelly-Ann walked by like, look at the loser. I'm like, yo, son. Yo, we gotta violate next race, son. I'm just saying.
No, because she did it to herself. But the point I'm making is they look like people who've been there before. They look like people who medaled before. They look like people who were accomplished. And Sha'Carri looked unsure of herself. It's her first major test. And the thing is, in your first major test, why are you talking so much trash to these women who are accomplished? Accomplish something first. Right? And even these women who are accomplished were gracious in victory, not saying anything. Even in defeat, Sha'Carri's over there.
Yeah, I'm still the sixth fastest woman in the world. You know what I mean?
I'm still the fastest woman ever. No one can take that away from me. Blah, blah, blah. And it just, okay, so I'm brings it. I saw this movie that was on Netflix. One day I was just like, whatever, looking for something. It looked interesting. I watched this movie called Sprinter. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. I saw it on Amazon now. But the movie Sprinter is about a young boy from Jamaica who sprints and, you know, he's doing his best to try to make it to the Olympics. And then he comes to like compete at the world level and he meets this American cocky kid who just talks trash. The American kid's played by the dude who plays like Hakeem on Empire or whatever his name is. You know, the dude with like the high top on Empire. And he's just so cocky. He just talks trash. And I'm like, that the way they see Americans? Like, is that the way the world sees Americans? And the irony is, I saw this movie before Sha'Carri was even on the scene. And it's like, well, maybe they knew something I didn't know. But again, in America, I do feel like there's like the tendency to just talk and always put the spotlight on you and always do all that before you accomplish anything. And I feel like a lot of it is false bravado. It's kind of like trying to big yourself up, but real confidence shows in a moment. So again, I would just tell everyone, look at before that race, when they announced Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, look at her demeanor, look at how calm she was, look at Elaine Thompson-Herah, look at how confident she was. I mean, confidence was just, the drip was real. Like Elaine was like, who's here for second place? Okay, that's how she was feeling. And look at Sha'Carri. Look at her. See, that's what I'm talking about. So stop putting all that pressure on yourself. The worst pressure that you can have is the pressure you put on yourself. Exactly. When you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. You want to shut this person up. You want to shut that person up. You want to make everybody, that's too much weight. You can't carry that weight. I'm going to end with this. Like when I first got to undergrad, like a lot of people were against me. A lot of people didn't think I would do it. A lot of people didn't think I could graduate. And when I first started taking tests, I'm going to prove everyone wrong. But the thing was, how could I know I could prove everyone wrong? I never graduated. I just got to college. So and my mindset is, I just need to prove it to myself. But I'm not trying to prove it to myself. I'm trying to prove it to everyone else. So what happens? I don't perform well. I get a series of questions I don't know. The snowball effect. I start doubting myself. It becomes over. What if everyone's right about me? What if everyone's right about me? Oh my God, I came in there with the swag like I'm going to prove everyone wrong, but I'm about to prove everyone right. It wasn't until I walked in there like, fuck what everyone says. It's about me. I only got to prove it to me. I just need to show myself I'm good enough. And when I just started going in with the mindset, like I'm going to study, work hard, and take this test for me because I need to show myself it was easy. Because the only person I could let down was myself. Like I'm going there, giving my all. Started easy. That's what it was. So I started to say, Sha'Carri, stop putting the weight of the world on your shoulders. Stop worrying about what people are saying. Stop popping back off at haters. You can run 100 meters in under 10 seconds. I can't. But why are you worried about if I'm hating on you? You understand? Do you. Prove it to you. Prove it to yourself. So that'll be my message for Sha'Carri.
Definitely. Please like and subscribe. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Check us out on Instagram and check us out on Twitter. Also, check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm the commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill. That's Caden. That's G. Shout out to our bro, the TBE. He isn't here right now, but you know it's all love. Thank you for rocking with us. We are the Boxing Bros.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.